Alright, my plan was to do a series of videos on useful skills or, I don't know, useful information. And, well, useful information video number 2. How to change your oil. You're going to need a few things. One, you're going to need some pans, put the old oil in. A funnel, paper towels, kind of a messy job. This is an oil filter socket. You're going to need a new oil filter. It's recommended you change it every. Basically, I change mine every time I change my oil. And this is the oil that you need, whatever oil you need. And then if you want, that's Super Oil, Mobile Oil, Super 5,000 miles of protection. This is Gum Out. It's supposed to clean your, basically clean out your engine. And you need a socket wrench. Now I'm going to move over here. One thing you got to do is you got to jack up your car. So you take your car jack, you want to put it on the frame of your car, and you pick it up. One reason why it's nice to change your own oil is because it saves you money. Actually, anything to do with work on the car can save you money. I don't know, just like you can change your oil. I got all this stuff for like 20 bucks. And then I think if you want to go somewhere and get it changed, probably be paying around, I don't know, 40, 50 bucks to get your oil changed. I haven't done it in a while, so I don't really remember. But you can do a lot of simple stuff, car repair wise, on your own and save hundreds of dollars. I've done that. Done my brakes. I think the guy wanted to charge me 600 bucks. I got them done for like, the parts were like maybe 180 after that. I did everything else myself. So you can save quite a bit of money. Okay. So you need to pick the car up, not too high, but enough so you can crawl underneath it. Nothing you can do. These are chocks. I don't know if they really do anything, but the way I was taught was to put the chalk behind your wheels, just in case, so you can not get crushed. Okay, now you got to change out the old oil. This here, that's your oil filter. That's one thing we're going to be changing. This here is where the oil lives, this tank. And you got to find this nut right here. If you take the nut and you unscrew this, the old oil pours out here, and you make sure you have a pan underneath it because you're going to need to catch it. That's step, I guess that's step 2 after you jack up your car. Okay, so I already loosened this oil screw and I got the pan underneath it. What you're going to do is you're going to screw this screw here, and that is going to release the old oil, and hopefully you catch it all in your pan, and then you pretty much just wait till that drains. Put the screw back when you're done. Okay, so I emptied the old oil out, and I put this nut back in. Screw it tight, not too tight because you have a pain in the ass to get it off. The next thing I got to do after this, I'm going to get my oil filter off here. It's really awkward to be underneath the car and do this. Again, you're going to need a pan for this, and let's do it. Something that makes this a hell of a lot easier is this tool here. What it is, it's a oil filter taker off, or I guess I don't know the technical term for it. Attached to your ratchet, allows you to hook on the old one and turn it and take it off because the surfaces are pretty smooth, and attach a new one. They're pretty much all universal, and I'm going to take off the old one. Okay, so here's our oil filter. I got my pan underneath it. It's an empty one too, because more oil is going to come out of this. It's kind of a two-pan job. So as you attach your tool on like so, and then you turn. Careful, this is where busted knuckles happen. This doesn't get on there. Let's try this again. Come on. It's going, but it's... Alright, that's the old one. Took it off. This is the new one. You're supposed to put some oil on it. Help form the seal. I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but I figure it's going to be exposed to it anyway, so I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And then we go back here. And then we put the new one in, like so. You screw it on hand tight, and once you get there, use your tool, and I think it's a 3/4 turn. And I gotta get the tool off, it's a pain in the butt, so hang on. Okay, so we got in there, we turned, oil filter on, gave that last little turn to secure it. Now we gotta pop the hood. Ours is here, Dodge Caliber, yours may vary. They're all pretty much just in the same location. And then find the latch. If you're a noob, you'll go up and you'll wonder why it's not going up. There's a latch underneath here, you gotta feel it. And then your thing will come up. Alright, and then you can use this right here to hold up your thing. That's what it's there for. Okay, two things we need to know. This is how you check your oil. This is where the new oil is going to go. You got to know how many liters your thing takes, and then you pour in your new oil. I'm going to use a filter, and that's that. And then after that, you just check your oil. Pretty simple. Let's do it. One thing I should probably note before I pour this in there is 5W20. You have to check your owner's manual and find out, one, how much oil you need, and then two, what kind of oil it takes. One simple way is you can check the manual, or you can just look on the lid of the oil cap and it tells you right there what kind of oil you need. Yeah, so I'm just going to pour this in there, do it slowly, do it carefully, doesn't spill everywhere. It's really that simple, and then I'll show you how to check the oil. Okay, how to check your oil. So just put in about 3.5. I know I need to put in more, but I'm going to show you how you check your oil. This is called your dipstick. Take it out, you take the cloth and you wipe it off. Alright, put the dipstick back in carefully. And then you take it out again. Try not to knock anything. Alright, so if you see, you can't really see it because my camera's not that great, but there's lines here. There's here and here. You can't see my finger. Here and to here, there's a safe zone that you'll see your oil on the stick that goes up to that safe zone. You want to get your oil in that range. Now I'm actually below it, so I got to add a little bit more oil, and that's basically how you check your oil. You want to see the oil up to this safe zone here. Just go ahead and check your dipstick. You'll find it's pretty obvious. So I'm gonna add a little bit more. You really can't really see that on this camera. Okay, so I just poured a little bit more oil, checked my dipstick. It's and we are within the safe ranges, so we put enough oil in. That's pretty much it. Now we just put the lid down. Take your car off the jack, and that's pretty much it. You're done. The hardest part about changing your oil is just not making a mess. And the old oil I'm going to put in this container here. the old ones there and put in that container. You can go to AutoZone or O'Reilly and get some oil there. AutoZone I know takes it back. I'm not sure about O'Reilly. I kind of like AutoZone better, at least in my experience. They have better customer service. Last bit is this engine cleaner. I got to put it in with the next time I fuel up. So wait till my tank goes empty. When I refill it, pour this bad boy in. Helps clean up the gunk in your car. And that's really about it. So if I wasn't making this video, it would probably take me like, I don't know, 15 minutes, but I had to pause and it was kind of awkward with the camera. But I hope you guys find this useful. And if you guys like want to save a little bit of money, I don't know, changing an oil, that's one thing you can do. It's pretty simple and kind of fun. Yeah, hope you like. If you like or subscribe, and I'll try to make more useful videos, useful information videos. Bye.